today I will try and raise my rating. Blitz rating could definitely use some raising. 2542. Okay, so let's play chess. One thing I wish Lichess could improve on is allow me to seek multiple games at the same time. But okay, we have a 3+2 game. Playing FM, EdgarRodrigues. And I'll play the Tarrasch, knight d2. It's an opening I recently played in the speedrun. An opening I learned when I was a pretty young kid. First chess coach taught me it when I was like 9 or 10 years old. Queen a5. Tricky looking move. I guess the point is bishop d2 and then this. Probably a3.
Hey Eric, nice win against Kima.
Oh, thank you. Mushabloom. Yeah, I posted the video a few hours ago on YouTube. Okay, c4. So we are playing with increment. I mean, f5 eventually. Maybe I'll start with g3. And like bishop here, knight here, castle. We're getting a very, very French type position. Like center is very closed. If black plays g6, it's going to take a while to actually build up the break. So for the time being, I'll just complete development, play within my own territory. Queen a4. I probably don't want to trade queens. I'll avoid the queen trade. I mean, if the knight comes in, I'll put the queen here, put the rook here. If the queen comes in, someone call the eviction lawyers or police. I don't know. Have to evict this queen from my property. I mean, I can just castle or play king f2. Preparing this move. Could also play this and just give in to the queen trade. Maybe castling. And then knight e1. I'm calculating knight b3, knight e1. There's queen e4. Queen g6. Queen g6, maybe f5 take, and then knight f4. Keep throwing punches. There's also queen d1 here. Weirdly safe square for the queen. And if I move back, we could have a weird repetition. That would be strange. Okay, queen e4. Yeah, the drawback is if I take, maybe the pawn's vulnerable, but then black gets a d5 square. So rook b1. Knight d5, bishop g2. Maybe it's worth it. Go for it. Yeah, I'm down on time, but with increment, okay, I still not really in time trouble.
Colon D.
Thanks for the colon D. A nice emote. Una pina colada. I don't have a pina colada for today's stream. I do have some nice tea. Arabian mint. Okay, so here. I mean, let's start with this. And how do I attack the pawn? Maybe g4. And then knight here.
Do you like pina coladas and getting caught in rain?
I like that without the getting caught in the rain part.
Happy
New Year. James Seglui. I don't know if that's a reference to something, though. Is that like a thing I should understand? Pina coladas and getting caught in the rain? It's been a long time since I've had a pina colada. Oh, it's a song. Okay. Yeah, probably a song I should know, but it doesn't come to mind immediately. Okay, so I have a very clear plan. If I take knight here, no. Any knight move I take with check. Let's just take here. Winning a pawn. Oh, but g4 is vulnerable.
Smile.
Frowny face. I missed 93. Maybe it's not bad. If I take and then here. I'm considering sacking actually, but okay, let's start with this. A knight will come here. Maybe I can still smile. Also, thank you, Gonzo Ghost. Happy 2 months. Yeah, let's defend the pawn. I mean, these pawns are weak. These squares also could be weak. 94 happens. Simple plan, knight d2, knight takes c4. Maybe black will try this. Yeah, now I can swing the rook over, allowing for the knight to come back into the game. Thank you, Zackers. Thank you, Emblem. Welcome back, Emblem. Happy 47. Zackers with the first time prime. Brigham, welcome back. Happy 44.
Wow, 44.
Wow. Okay, so we're both getting kind of low on time. Up a pawn here, so life is pretty good. And pieces have found some nice harmony too. If I take...
I stumbled upon one of your old YouTube
play
videos.
this.
You were freestyling with a soccer ball.
Ah,
I thought that was really cool.
Oh, thanks for sharing. When I was younger, I went through a phase of... It was like, I was really into soccer freestyle. Like hacky sack. Haven't done it in a while though. Should probably defend somehow. There's this move. Actually, this move looks nice. Attacking. Maybe if this, I can play this. Something like b5. Oh, but black's still threatening this. So maybe this. Idea is to win a7. Don't hurt me. That was a panic move. I might be losing. Oh, I flagged. Ah. Ah. Oh no, my rating. Yeah, that was not necessary to take on d5. For some reason I thought, I mean, I saw the prospect of king g7, knight f5, but yeah, losing back the pawn. The bishop and rook are just much more useful than the knights. What to do?
Lapsang Souchong, Lapsang Souchong. To me it's a tea that can't do wrong. It's not for the common folk, for the flavor is a bomb of smoke.
Yeah,
so
it's
if
smoky.
it's not your cup of tea, I'd recommend
Oolong. Okay. Yeah, I actually like oolong probably a bit better than Lapsang Souchong, but I've tried it before. It's different. What's your highest rating? Definitely not the rating I'm currently at. Blitz rating peaked at 2693. So I'm about 150 points away. Oh, a lot of blunders this game. 6 blunders really spoil a good position too. White's apparently still winning here though. I just have to push. Yeah, just b6. What to do? Who's the strongest player you've never played? I was thinking about that yesterday during Title Tuesday. I was saying that like Vladimir Kramnik is pretty high up there. Kramnik and Vichy probably. A couple of former world champions. Kasparov also. As far as I know, I haven't played any of them. Or Ding. I guess Ding is a bit more modern of a player. A reigning world champion. I've played a lot of the top people. Like I've played Magnus a bunch, Hikaru a bunch, Fabiano, Alireza. I played Keimer. I played Keimer a handful of times. I think yesterday was the first time beating him. Never played Korchnoi. I played Sveshnikov back in 2017 in Latvia. So, what to make of this game? The opening was weird. I actually got a worse position from early on. Queen a5. White's supposed to probably not play a3. Bishop e3 is logical. Or even taking, because if takes or takes, there's pawn b4. And then bishop d3. Okay. Lesson to take away for next time. Who's the weakest player you've played? Probably Martin Bot. Can't remember last time I played him, but I think I tried playing him once. So, let's move on. Try and play another game. Maybe another 3+2. Playing this person. I'll mix it up. I'll play d4. We have a Dutch. Against the Dutch, I like to go for the setup. Basically starts as a London, and then eventually the idea is to play c5. I mean, black is clearly going for e5. Maybe bishop g3 first. So then if e5, maybe I have knight d5. Or maybe not. Play bishop e2. Still want to consider this move, though. Go for this first. Yeah, I'm going to try and manage my time better this game. My opponent played the opening very quickly. But the c5 move, it aims to make my 2 bishops and my rook happier. Opening multiple diagonals. Open the c-file. If takes, I probably just take back. If queen takes, then there's probably some discovery. So black giving me the e5 square. Kind of like the idea of playing this first. Remove the knight and then play knight e5. Oh, Cecil King asking about my mug. No, I should really have this design go infinitely small. Just have some mugception. Remember trying to like do it in Photoshop, but it required some distortion with a mug that I couldn't figure out. Okay, so c6 here is a move. Yeah, let's go for c6. Probably b6 will come. Knight f7 is likely coming. I'm just going to make sure that black can't trade off the bishop. Late night wife alerts. Welcome back. Happy 35 months. We are approaching late nights. Maybe early morning for some people. I think the strategy going forward is just to like keep gradually improving. I mean, I like the grip on the position, knight on e5, pawn on c6, but it's hard to make like immediate progress. Like, maybe long term, I want to eventually play e4. Black going for trades. If I move back, there could be g5. I mean, if I trade, feels like I'm not getting much. Really trying to figure out what gives me the most chances here. Could play f4. Let's start with this. I'll offer the trade of darks for bishops. This pawn could be a weakness long term. Hey, it's Ross. Thanks for the raid. Shout out to Ross. Hope you're doing well. If you're just joining, this is my second game of the stream. I lost the first game. I'm trying to recover my rating now. I think one of the goals here is to play g4. Maybe go for rook g1, open the g file. I'm going to play g3, just so if h4, then I can play g4, not worry about en passant. I'm also realizing this bishop is pretty restricted. Like, I don't think I want the king side to close down. Maybe I can take and... taking queen f3. Or taking h4. Yeah, so what's happening here? Take. Problem is bishop a6 happens. Maybe I start with this. Idea to eventually play rook f4. Also bishop e2. That's an idea. That would allow queen e4. I'm going to play this move. Okay, this is good progress. This bishop is still trapped. And now I can just take and check and yeah, okay. That way, at least that game I didn't flag. got close there. Okay. It was a difficult position to like understand and evaluate. I think I was in control most of the time though. Now, this was very committal, but it was like the long-term grip on the queen side. This pawn proved to be a very powerful like restrictor in black's position. It was really about opening the king side. Strongest player you've played whose name you can't pronounce. I have to think about that one. I think I can pronounce most of the super GMs. Yeah, I'm actually not sure. Yeah, this is a more like long, strategic positional game. It only got tactical towards the end. Like when I played G4, it's the first like big tactical move. But most of this game was purely positional. And had a nice kind of pleasant edge most of the game. Oh, that's a good point. Like it's hard to even answer that question if I can't pronounce the name. The strongest player I've ever been in a classical game was Ivan Ivanisevic from Serbia. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce the name. Could be wrong though. What opening would you play with white if you were battling an alien for the fate of the human race? Depends on their opening repertoire. Probably D4. Maybe E4. Maybe knight of 3. Maybe the Grob. Probably not the Grob though. Can do another 3+2 game. Do I play the cow? Yeah. Aliens probably aren't so familiar with the cow. Okay, playing Seuss. I usually play D5. I'll play knight f6. So knight f3 can transpose into a lot of things. This will transpose into a Catalan. Okay, this is more of a ready. I'll take on c4. Like in castle, queen a4 check is probably the main move. And this is a somewhat typical line. Plan is to play bishop b7, develop, eventually c5, try and neutralize the diagonal. Oh, the ballistic continental, what is it? Intercontinental ballistic missile gambit. Also was basically the Tennyson gambit. Not a bad idea. Hey, P. Mirko got a YouTube recap, or did a YouTube recap for 2023. I was your #1 YouTube channel. Oh, and Eric Rosen Extra was your #2. Well, that's nice. Thanks for sharing. Okay, let's play knight d7. I guess in order to play this, I have to play a6 first. I think this is okay. Also, I played a small rapid tournament recently, about a month ago. I had a game, I think it was a very similar line. Oh, but this is a bit different. Okay, so after take, knight here. Oh, well, this position I had a few weeks ago in another rapid tournament against Benjamin Bach. He played bishop f4. The game went something like bishop f4, queen c7, knight d2, and then c5. I think white's supposed to be a little bit better. a4 is playable. a4, can I get away with c5? Take, no. c5 loses a pawn. Here, take, queen b7. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I have queen b7 and then like rook c8. Ah, but there's queen f3. Yeah, I probably don't want to mess with that. I do have this move, though. And then take. Let's go for this. White probably doesn't mind, like, losing the pawn. But it's a free pawn. Now maybe c5. 94 maybe coming. So knight e4, bishop e7, knight d6, take, queen d7. Take. Was the layout off? Oh, sorry. It's like slightly scrolled down there. So yeah, we see knight e4. I think I still go for bishop e7. Oh, but b3 is a threat. Or is it? Yeah, it probably is a threat. I could play c4 myself. Rook c8. Rook c8. It feels wrong, like not developing the bishop and castling as quickly as possible. But I want to make sure my queen side is not crumbling. So b3, knight b6. And in this case, knight d6 I take and castle. Yeah, it still looks a little bit uncomfortable. Like the rook is all up in my crib. But everything's pretty much defended. c4.
28 months. How am I not GM yet?
Patience. Patience is key. It might take several hundred more months to get to GM. Welcome back, McConkso. So you do have the FM badge in chat, a nice sub badge. Okay, so the knight found a nice home. White wants to hurt me with maybe a rook lift. Yeah, what to do here? Like weirdly stuck. F5. F5 looks wrong. I really don't know what to do. H6. Maybe I do go for F5. That looks so wrong though. At least the queen helps contribute. Now I have to use a rook. Yeah, this is backfiring. Rook g7 or bat. Okay, let's see if I can fight here. I do have rook, knight, and pawn for the queen. And g4 was missed there. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. It was not pretty. I did hang the knight. That's crumbling. Maybe some hope? I do have the b pawn. All hope is not lost. Still an ounce of hope. Get ready for it. The trap doesn't even work. Yeah, I can't even play here. It's not legal. Okay, good game. What to do? It was prime position for the stalemate trap. Going back. I think so. I think I was like completely oblivious to the danger until this happened. And I gradually realized it's like very difficult position to deal with the threats. Like the pieces are decently placed, but like rook g4 and bishop f6 is kind of hard to stop. Maybe I had chances to fight better later on too. But I'm curious what I'm supposed to do here. Maybe white's better. Yeah, white's just better. Wow. I thought like once I castled, I escaped all the danger, but I guess not. Was there a knight fork? Knight e4 after losing the queen. Let's check. Yeah, knight e4, rook d7. So I wouldn't actually win material. I started with rook e7, but then I don't have a fork. So going back, I'm actually curious like where I went wrong this game. Opponent played very cleanly though. At least, okay, the graph is kind of spazzing. Have you ever played Norderbeck Abdusattorov? Oh, Ilya Nizhnik is a good friend of mine. His name looks scary, but it's like pretty straightforward to pronounce, despite the lack of vowels. Let's go back. So a4. Yeah, when white played a4, like it seemed like a free pawn, but white's just still better. Wow. And takes. Okay, so takes lost advantage. Engine like c4 here. And maybe I played c4 too late. Ah, I missed c3. Anyway, moving on. Down a little bit of rating this stream. Let's switch to 3.0. We'll have some faster paced games. Question if I've considered streaming to YouTube. I have, but it takes a little bit more. It takes like a different setup. I would need to prepare a thumbnail. I would need to do a bunch of things. Are we going to see C6? C6 is trendy. Playing StephenWilly. See if I can work on my score. But yeah, at some point this year, I would like to try a YouTube stream. Queen e7. I have f3. Let's try f3. Very weird opening. I'll have to explain this after the game. I'll go back. Knight a6. d4. This. g3. Okay, gotta focus here. Knight d3 was a kind of scary threat. Oh, it's still possible. Queen d1, knight d3, king f1. Okay. I'm trying to weather the storm here. Welcome back to Shawarma. Wow, castling queenside. It's interesting. Some crazy moves this game. Not the move I really wanted to play. Wanted to kick the knight, but I have to just survive here. Maybe b4 at the right moment. Hmm. King looks very unsafe. If I take this. Still some issues. Oh, what did I do? I lost a queen. Okay, oops. I was on mouse slip. Won't matter though. Good game. C5, yeah, I missed the queen was attacked. What to do? I think queen b3. That was a very strange game though. Probably not super clean from either of us. Let's, yeah, so this queen a4 move, I think I saw someone recommend it somewhere. Maybe Christian Kurilla. Why couldn't you take the bishop with your knight and then take... we'll hopefully get to that moment. Helps to have a move number, though. So queen e7. Hey, it's Andres. What's up, Andres? Appreciate the raid. Shout out to chess coach Andres. Hope you had a good stream. If you're just joining, I had a really weird game just now. It started with this weird opening. Yeah, the main line is takes, d5, take, knight g3, h5. Which maybe I should have gone for in hindsight. But I went for queen a4. Queen e7. f3 is a playable move. And then, yeah, g6 was sneaky. And it's already like very bad after bishop f5 for white.
Consolation.
Thank you, Casey. How do you keep motivation to keep playing after getting stuck at a certain rating? Play to learn. Try and learn something from every game. If you're stuck at a rating, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're stuck at the same level. It just takes time for like your rating to reflect your overall knowledge. So if you keep learning, eventually you'll get out of whatever you're stuck at. But it does require a shift in mindset. Fast move, knight e1. Not happening. Queen c5. So what was the question? Why can you take the bishop with your knight? Oh, here if I take, it's mate. So maybe that answers the question. Zwoosh. Trying to start up a stream. Or start streaming. Do you know the positives of each platform over the other? Yeah, YouTube is probably a better place to start compared to Twitch. Honestly, like if I were to start from scratch, I'd probably start focusing or start with the main focus on YouTube. Because on Twitch, it's very hard to get discovered by new viewers. YouTube has a much more sophisticated discovery algorithm. So that would be my like very brief advice. But these days you can multi-stream, so it's something I want to look into. But if I were to multi-stream, I'd want to make sure that I can effectively manage all the chats. Wow, so I was never better after g6. Maybe had some chances. And then c5, yeah, it's like I was excited to trap the queen, but I hung my queen and bishop a4 comes with check. How do you improve beyond analyzing past games? A lot of things you can do. These days, there's a lot of instructional content on YouTube, on Twitch, on other platforms. If you have chess.com premium membership, they have a whole video library of instructional content. Chess books. Playing your own games and analyzing them. Chess courses. A lot of stuff out there these days. Also solving, like just general tactics, I think are useful for players of all levels, including myself. Yeah, unfortunately, to get the real like FM, IM, or GM title, you kind of need to play FIDE tournaments. So requires a different level of verification. Playing Silent Death. Okay, playing E4. So against the modern, yeah, so far my rating has been on the decline this stream. I'm playing a line which is supposed to be a bit more positional. Actually have to watch out here. Let's play E5 first. Maybe take. This is pure intuition. Takes and then... my intuition's probably just off today. But at least there's some weird compensation. E6 a bit vulnerable. Take doesn't quite work. B4? Maybe B4 and take and take. Okay. I try and focus here. I like the position. Even though I'm down a pawn, attacking the knight, threatening bishop b4, queen e2. E7's a target. I guess we're going into kind of a lot of trades.
With so much sadness in the world, you are a beacon of light and a well-welcomed source of positivity.
Oh, thank you,
Thank you for what
Scaropas.
you do less than 3.
I appreciate the words. That's very kind. Happy 22 months. Okay, so material's back to equal. And we now have a position... Some weird stuff happening on the queen side. Takes... Maybe start with... Actually, not sure what to start with. There. Let's start with this. Black's probably going to take on e7 first. And rook c7. So I hit the knight. I might be losing this pawn. Yeah, b5. Problem is c2 becomes weak. Okay, we'll give a few checks. I could take a draw, but I don't want to draw. There. Rook. A3. Maybe black doesn't want to draw either. Prevent the rook coming in. Looks like I'm winning this pawn. Let's start by taking... Knight c4. Let's keep pushing. Okay. It took some work that game. Thank you, Bob Hafner, with the first time prime. Yeah, the weird opening play, I guess, kind of paid off. I mean, we got some ending, which I think here black can just take. Well, maybe I have knight c5 though, and knight e6. Let's see. Engine says equal. Engine's probably going to say I should repeat. Yeah, rook c8 and draw. I could turn on the heart rate monitor. I'm below 100 right now. Okay. What are my stats tonight? I'm down 10 rating points. Let's go on. I think I'll stay in the 3-0 pool. Try and raise a little bit. I do have a single earbud, so I can hear move sounds and TTS and everything. Playing Jose Nahum. Gotta have at least one Stafford, right? I never played this opponent before. After this game, I can try and address other questions in chat. H3 is one of the better lines. There's still a trap here if bishop here or here. There's some tactical ideas. Bishop here, queen d4. Bishop here, there's bishop f2. I'm surprised my opponent allows me. White's still fine here, although king e1. Okay, let's take. Preventing bishop g5. Stafford Gambit. I won back the pawn, so it's equal material. I could castle. Castle knight d5. All right, we're going to see attempted... Although bishop e3, no, I take on b2. Hey, it's Nemo. What's up, Nemo? Shout out to Nemo. Ah, Josh beat me to the Nemo command. I appreciate the raid. If you're just joining, I'm playing Blitz. I'm trying to raise my rating. My rating has fallen a little bit this stream. Opponent giving me a free pawn. Take here, take. And then queenside castle with the castle fork. Is this real life? Perfect timing with the Nemo raid too. Castle fork maybe incoming. Opponent might still, opponent allowing it. So yeah, this is, I mean, it looks kind of sketchy for black, but I hit the rook and the d pawn, which is now attacked twice. And maybe black or white can take here. And then I take on d3, probably with the rook. hitting the queen and the bishop. It's still a weird position, though. Now, white could sack the queen and then win back the rook. White's also threatening mate. Am I already in trouble? I do have this move, though. This should be okay. Now it's just weird. So I obstruct the rank, so this doesn't win anything. I defend the pawn. Rook f3, do I have... There's almost a really beautiful line. G5. Idea rook g8 next move if queen takes. Not sure if that works. It looks funny though. Oh no, my rook. So if takes, I take the bishop, take the knight, etc. It might not work. Yeah, there's counterplay for white. But white has to calculate. I can just kind of chill. Welcome back to Gary. Happy 41 months. Okay, so we do see queen takes g8. And now I can't really just chill. Take. I could force a king, win the rook. That's probably a fine line. Take and then take. Check, win the rook, take, and then here. Oh, but my bishop hangs in the end. So bishop d7 maybe. What is this position? Bishop d7 is like a really cute move. So I'm still threatening this to win the rook and this to win the knight. I have this. Rook a, king b7. White had mate in 2. Which I'm completely oblivious to. Let's not get mated. Let's run. What a weird game. Why did I think that was check? Check. I'm mating next move? Okay. Okay. Oh, it was such a strange game. I hung mate in 2. I had rook b8 and queen a7. In this position. I got my castle fork though. Yeah, look at this graph, man. Is it better after castling? Castling's not the best move. Simply rook d8 is better. Yeah, my king is probably safer on the king side. But castling was the most stylish. Are you playing, viewers? I've been joining the blitz pool, but yeah, not taking challenges right now. It's possible some of my opponents might be viewing the stream though. Does anyone know if Eric is gonna play the Reykjavik Open this year? I don't even know, so I'm probably not the best person to ask. But maybe someone else knows in chat better than me. I would like to. I don't know if it works timing-wise. A little bit earlier this year. I think it's in March rather than April. Shout out to Jude. Hey, Jude. Jude NYC. Hope you had a good stream. If you're just joining, yeah, we've had like a few raids. Nemo, Jude. Earlier was Andras. So if you're new to the stream, welcome. We're keeping it chill tonight, just playing Blitz. Trying to answer some questions in chat. If you have chess questions, let me know. I can maybe answer them before the next game. Just play the game with 9 blunders total between the two of us. Have you met some of your raiders? Raiders usually refers to viewers who come from other streams. But yeah, I've met a good deal of viewers in real life. Usually when I go to like chess tournaments, there's inevitably chess fans who will come up and ask for pictures. I have met Nemo, yeah. Because Nemo was the one who raided. I've never met Andres in real life. Oh, thank you, Lorgan. Gifting to Jude. I've never met Jude either. Yeah, Nemo we've collabed a few times, OTB. Let's keep it going. I'm still in recovery mode. Ooh, playing another FM. Do I play another Stafford Gambit? I can't resist. Last game was so fun. This game, okay, will be a 4 nights. We'll have the copycat variation. Actually wondering if I can delay casting here. Bishop d7. I'm mainly going for this because white committed to h3. Okay, this is transforming quickly. Yeah, probably just be solid now. Bishop e3 or d4, okay. So we're getting some imbalance. Knight versus bishop. White has more space, but usually when there's been a lot of trades, the space doesn't mean as much. I do have to be careful here. Take. I don't really want to play g6. I mean, this move looks kind of bad. Yeah, what to do here? G6. Maybe G6 is the way to go. It looks so weakening, but honestly don't see what else to do. And white's going to move the queen and prepare G4. And my goal is to try and cause some distractions. Knight here. This might already be losing. Oh, I do have this move though. Knight will rotate to e5. Be down a pawn. Have to play. Oh dear. No, this is just losing. King h7, only try. Ouch. Let's try this and be sad. Yeah, there's no stalemate tricks either. We'll see how white makes progress, so I'm just kind of stuck here. Oh, okay. That was a rough game. Yeah, this position was just pure sadness. Maybe going for this trade wasn't the best idea. Quickly look at this. Queen g4. Yeah, g6. I probably should have gone out of my way to avoid playing g6. Okay. We'll take a rematch here. See if I can get a little bit of revenge for that last game. Opponent now has a plus score against me. Oh, goodbye to Matt. Thanks for stopping in. Happy New Year to Indo Queen. Good to see you. Now, this is still some sort of theory, I think. Maybe I was supposed to castle first. But this is a pretty thematic idea. Maybe now I'll just castle. Some e6 coming. I'm kind of improvising here. I sacked a pawn for questionable compensation. I'll try and make it work. If I get the chance, I probably play c3. Have some connect 4. Opponent going for queenside play. I do have this move hitting the... Not really hitting the bishop. I am hitting the pawn, though. The bishop's defended. Well, now my bishop is attacked. Okay, so now I am hitting the pawn and bishop. So that actually kind of worked out. There is bishop c8, though. If I take, then there's takes. Okay. Yeah, I won back the pawn. Oh, there's a question about the ambulance flare. Yeah, it's a relatively new feature on Lichess. You can have flares next to your name. I mean, no ambulances need to be called just yet, at least for this game. That last game, though. This game, we're both pretty solid. I probably want to like orchestrate some kingside attack, like h4. Here I'll probably just take. Rook b1. Thank you, Jonathan. Bingo bongo. Happy 3 months. Okay, going for the storm. Thank you, Leo Spaceman. Yeah, black was running this. So this defends against a fork and also prepares a rook lift. Where to put the rook? Considering just still pushing. Maybe just rook here. Ooh. Have the fork. I had queen d5 too, which was maybe stronger. Hmm. Okay. Kind of messy finish. Getting the job done. Okay. Yeah, the king went for a walk. It seemed close to getting mated. Like this position, the king has no legal moves, but thankfully, oh, actually, I was attacking f5. Yeah, thankfully, black can't really orchestrate the mating net. Okay, one more game. So we had 4 knights earlier. Let's play Sicilian. Rossolimo, play e6. Thank you, Gary, gifting to Chang, 777, etc. f6. Yeah, this structure calls for kind of a weird setup. Like eventually e5. I might get some very exotic pawn structure, like takes. Pawns will be U-shaped. Could play d6 here. h6, g6. Connect 5. Yeah, f4 might be coming. Attacking this. So here we're getting a more kind of closed, probably what will turn into a maneuvering game. Knight looks sad here, but gets out of the way of the queen. This queen is tied down to the pawn. One plan might be to play f5. Never mind. Probably want to take and play d5. Knight g4. Let's go for this. One problem with this structure is my bishop has a hard time. Like bishop a6 doesn't do anything. So I either have to go for this or this in c4. Play bishop g5 here. Thank you to Christine HB, gifting to Ornstein, please. Appreciate the sub. I appreciate the hype train too. Yeah, this position is looking good. Like rook f5. Pawn should be falling. Considering this move, preparing this. Let's go for it.
Is the Winter Marathon going on your extra YouTube channel?
It'll go on the main channel. It took about 24 hours to export, like the 8 whatever hour video, almost 8 hour video. But it eventually exported. I'll have to timestamp everything. Still have to make a thumbnail too. And then I'll have to export part 2. So this month is a plan. This pawn is still weak. Yeah, this still takes a lot of work. Rook b5. Maybe just e4. Somewhat of a desperado move. And then e5. Yeah, queen helps not get mated. Defend the rook. Can take. Hey, it's Nate Brady. Thank you, Nate Brady. Hope you had a good stream. If you're just joining, I'm up a pawn, but it's very tricky. Maybe h6 here. Queen is likely to move back. And rook e1 is coming. So let's do this. Take. Ooh, that move I missed. Good take, though. It doesn't look so bad. Yeah, playing 3-0, so there's no increment, but time situation is good. Play this. There's a funny line. Rook f1, rook d1. I'm just forcing a rook trade. I'll go for this. Tricky. Okay. Just fast enough there in the time scramble. Oh, AutoMod does not like the word desperado. I don't know why. Desperado is when you're gonna lose something, but you lose it in the best way possible. At least that's what I consider desperado to be. It sometimes refers to like a knight that's trapped in the corner where you sack it for a pawn. In this case, it was my c pawn. Like, I couldn't really defend it. If I played this, then knight takes still, and then if I take, there's queen f7, followed by mate. Yeah, desperado is a little bit different than despacito. If you could play chess in any location on Earth, where would you choose? I would say outer space, but that's not quite Earth. Maybe like in the ocean? Although probably not in the ocean. Risk drowning or sharks or something. Probably on land. Maybe on like Mount Everest, Grand Canyon. One of the natural wonders, maybe on top of a pyramid. Antarctica. Yeah, how many people have played chess in Antarctica? Gotta play chess with the penguins. So, what's my rating level for this stream? Have I risen my rating? Down 3 points. Okay. If I win this game, I think I'm up for the stream. Ponziano. Ooh, what is this? Elephant Gambit. What's the line here? Takes. Try to remember the line. Take and then d4. Oh, this is a Jobava weird gambit. I remember this. So I'm supposed to take and then d4. I don't remember much prep though. And there's queen e2, queen b5. Up a pawn. Oh, wow. Queen b5, take. Wait a minute. Take. I think this is okay. I might be walking into something really deadly. So if knight takes, I take the bishop. Takes, I take this way. Oh, but then c6. It does get weird. What might happen is takes, c6, bishop d3 takes, and then a3. Bishop a5, bishop d2. That looks okay. I might even retain the pawn. I hope I'm not missing anything. But I guess there's knight d5, yeah. So I have the bishop pair. If I play this, there's f5. So I have to play this kind of ugly move. King d2. Or rook a3. Play king d2. Okay. Thank you, Gary. Gifting to the era of the something cater. Eradicator. F3. G4. Opponent offered a draw there. I'm down on time, but I'll try and play for more than just a draw. I don't want to trade all the rooks. One pair of rooks is fine. Bishop would probably like to be on b4. Okay, mission accomplished. A little bit awkward for black now. Might walk in with my king. I can't really do that. It was a funny idea. Put the bishop on e5. Black walking in with the king.
Quack quack, I have returned. Quack quack, can we get a Benko gambit?
Okay. A messy finish. I mean, black should have just won the H-pawn. I probably should have lost that in multiple ways.
I don't think I've ever shared my sub before. I didn't know you could till now, lol. But happy 22 months and happy new year.
Thank you, Gem Live. I appreciate that. It took about 23 months, but better late than never. Thank you, McNubbets. Hey, I gained 3 points. So my rating for this stream has equalized. Oh, and welcome back to Shawarma. Asking for a Benko Gambit. Yeah. Nice timing there. Okay, let's do one more game. I'm trying to actually raise my rating. 6 wins, 4 losses this stream. Can we end with a Benko? Oh, playing StephenWilly. Play the Benko. Steven's probably watching. Yeah. Okay. Here's my chance at revenge. Benko Gambit incoming. B5 pre-move. I don't know much about the Benko. It's an opening that Chess Mood has like a multi-hour course on, which I should probably watch. Do we have the Chess Mood command? I have a referral link to Chess Mood. Viewers can get 20% off. Really good content. But it's only good content if you watch it. Which I should really do with the Benko course. Play Queen A5. Play Bishop here. So the point of the Benko is to like open these files early on. E5 should be okay. It's one of the few gambits where you go for like longer term positional compensation, which maybe some players will be less comfortable with. But it can be very effective for blitz or, I mean, really any time control. And black has more active play. There's C4, which I think is a typical move. Maybe this first. Yeah, the main thing I know is you're supposed to use the files. The B4 playable, I can just take it. A3 I take. Oh, B4 I take the knight. The plan might be to do this and then take. Queen A5. Try Queen A5. Probably don't want to trade bishops. The benefit of not having the rook here. Safely avoid the bishop trade.
Isn't StephenWilly watching your stream? Can't say your plan out loud.
Yeah, it's kind of the risk with, I mean, with streaming in general, but even if I say the fact I have a rook battery on the B file, there's not much white can do about it. So sometimes I try and be careful with what I say. Like here, okay, here I can take. This is maybe not winning because rook takes. No, it's not winning. Let's play rook b3. Diving in, preparing to take. Like, even if my opponent hears what I want to do, it's kind of tricky to stop. But he managed to stop it. Wow. Take. Let's avoid the queen trade. So I got my gun on the B file. Do you ever purposely trick people who listen to your stream when playing you? Yeah, that's the whole genesis of Oh No My Queen. It kind of started as a reverse stream snipe. Like, now I can say, oh no, my rook. Although this is pretty clear that it's just, it's a traitor rooks if white wants to take. Okay, white's going for the attack. Move back. B file's getting crowded. 95. I'm getting a bit spicy here. To watch out for my king side. C4 looks nice. Unleashing the queen. Just put my queen in the center. Oh, a little bit slow there. Oh, a little bit slow. Good game. Oh no, my rating. What did I do? The Benko Gambit was winning big time. It was such a feel-good opening. I played so slowly towards the end. Probably had to go for mate in 2. Knight takes f3. Fork on move 20-ish, 22-ish. Let's see. Not seeing it. Unless knight d3. Yeah, maybe knight d3 first. A lot of attackers against b2. Okay, what to do? Let's play a few more, I guess. I'd like to end this stream on a positive rating. Playing Isan. Yeah, maybe I'll play like a more aggressive repertoire. Can we get this b4 gambit? Okay, queen d6 is a more solid approach. Go for bishop. Bishop g2, castle. This might be questionable. It looks interesting, though. Take and then take. Sack a queen. I'm going to sack a queen. Oh, no. Wait, I have this move. That was a really bad decision, though. I have to play this move. That was a really bad decision. I'm down a queen for 2 minor pieces in this line. Or there's that move too. Okay. Oh no, my queen. Down a queen for a rook here. This move almost. Let's try this. But then bishop e2. How to do this? Try this. Yeah, some weird things just happened. I think the later the stream goes, the wilder things will get. Okay, so this move. I'm threatening rook c1. Which could be nice. Like, there's weird compensation all of a sudden. Oh, that's a great move. Preventing rook c1. Let's try this. There's still some activity. Bishop e7 looks like a threat. Yeah, I think I have to go for this and hope it works. Although, rook c3 maybe first. Wait. I have to calculate. Go for this first. Knight blocks, I take and fork. There's a lot of compensation here. Bishop moves, probably any bishop move I play this. Although, ooh. Yeah, there's a calculation this, and then this. I can't take because I get mated. I think after bishop f2, I play king h1. Crazy, crazy game here. Hmm. Ay. Oh, that was a crazy game. Can't be too upset. Almost got the dirty flag. What to do? Should at least analyze. I think G5 was resourceful. And it felt like I was almost winning around here, but engine just says black is completely winning. Is there ever any hope? Black better the whole game. Yeah, the line I went for was probably a bit dubious. Like taking on c6 is not good. And taking on b7. Yeah, what I missed was the queen attacks a knight. It's counterintuitive to align the queen with the bishop, but I just lose more material. So a3 was playable. a3 and then takes, apparently. But then later, yeah, even like much later, I was never winning with rook on d8, bishop on c6. Like, engine not impressed. Oh, question, why not take the knight with check? Yeah, the problem is king g7, and I kind of run out of steam. The bishop and rook is attacked, and this rook is attacked. So I tried to keep some complications by saving the bishop and then preparing some check, but it didn't quite pan out to anything. I might end down on rating the stream. I think I'll be stopping in about 15-20 minutes regardless. So I'll try and finish strong at least. Oh, playing same opponent. Let's play a London. No Scandi. Knight d7's a move. I think c6 is playable here. Some interesting parallels from that last game. Getting a pawn to b7 early. Okay, rook b1. Nice thing here, I'm up a pawn and we trade queens. It's far from over. f6 happens. So maybe f3. King d2. Black has compensation. Still up a pawn. Maybe I should have considered c3 sooner. Remove the pawn and, yeah, destabilize the knight. Okay, now I think I can go for this. Thank you, Vash TS.
Thank you for the past 3 years, and here's to another 3 years.
Happy 3 years, 36 months. Good to see you. Okay, life is good now. Have the center pawns, 2 extra pawns. Still have to be careful though. It's actually still not simple. Let's start with this. Oh, it's really not simple. There's F5. Guess I'm gonna have to give back at least one pawn. And it takes I take with rook. Looking at rook f3, probably rook f1 is not good. Let's go for this. Okay, now going for rook f7. Oops, meant to play king c6. It's okay though. No draw. Up a pawn. Okay. All right, new opponent. Have time for maybe 2 or 3 more games. Oh, playing StephenWilly again. Do I play another Benko? Try and redeem. Here I can't play the Benko. What do I want to do? I'll play this. I'm playing a Pirtz of some sort. Playing a Czech Pirtz. Oh, what's the line here? This and this. I don't usually play the Czech Pirtz. A6 is probably not the right move. But maybe I can turn this into something. Take, play e6. Now this bishop's a little bit sad. The goal is to eventually get a knight here, which looks achievable. want to trade bishops. Probably do. Okay, so the pawn is kind of just chilling on d6. Probably be able to take it at some point, though. Oh, d7. Resourceful. Okay, now the pawn is chilling on d7. Delayed bond cloud. Somehow this position is turning into like something reasonable, I think. Move back to g8. Yeah, defending f7. Wow. Wants to play bishop g3. I guess I'll go for this and then rook b7. Which doesn't actually work. I do have this.
Rosen, thank you.
Thank you. Luke. Okay, plenty of time this time. Okay. I mismade in 2 again. I had rook b1. What's my rating? Well, let's see what this is at. Only down 4 points. Okay. Fighting my way back a little bit. I've played 14 games so far. If I get 5 more points, then I can end the stream. That's the goal. Stafford Gambit time? Stafford Gambit time. Never played this opponent before. We're taking a little bit of risk. Okay, we have this line. This line. Queen e2, then I take. I had this line, I think recently in Title Tuesday. Or maybe just on Lichess. Queen e2, take, king d1, f5, king c2 castle. Yeah. Yeah, so this is a line where I lose a piece. White will play this move. And then I'll play this move. And then we'll trade queens. I'm trying to remember the line. Pretty sure it's check and then check if takes. Yeah, this is very deep Stafford Gambit preparation. Oh yeah, I did have this in Title Tuesday because it was like takes, and then check, and then king d2, and then check, and then king c1, and then mate. I think. I can't remember if it was Title Tuesday or Lichess. Or maybe it was like a warm-up game before Title Tuesday. Anyway, the point of this line, if white goes back, then I'm like almost mating. If white goes forward, I play this move. Or do I? No, I don't play that move because bishop c4. Wait, what do I do here? Maybe this move. Eventually I play this and pin everything on the first rank. If this, then it's checkmate. Okay. Oh, that's why I like the Stafford Gambit. Okay. It was mostly prep. It was prep through bishop g4. So, got the winning position. White has to play king d2 here to not be worse or not be losing. Apparently after king d2, then like black's down the piece, but there's still compensation. Bishop g4, bishop d3, and then yeah, rook comes in. Not simple. So okay, I have time for one more game. I think. Do I? Let's check my rating first of all. Yeah, I've broken even. Final game of the stream. This will decide if I'm up rating or down rating. If I draw, I probably lose a point, so the rating will change after this game. Play knight f3. Bishop d3. I have to remember the theory here. b3 coming. Rook here first. Well, there's some ideas with like e5. Also ideas with b4. But maybe not here. But maybe here? Let's play b4. We're finishing with an invented gambit of some sort. It might not be good, but I remember watching a chess mood video on a similar line. But I think b4 is more playable when the knight's still here. So the idea is to play this move. So I've driven the knight away from controlling e5. Give up my bishop, but I have more development than black. All of black's things are still on their starting squares. I do have slightly damaged structure though. So yeah, there's some pros and cons to this. Go for queen b3. Bishop b6, I can win a pawn. Objectively, this probably isn't great for white, but trying to have fun. Take 94. Attacking the queen, leaving the rook hanging. The idea is to play bishop G or bishop b2 eventually. If black castles, I take, and then queen c3, winning this pawn. So I win back the pawn. Material will be equal. Threatening this though, with a discovered fork. That's a move. Play this move. The square looks juicy. Queen b4. And queen b4 doesn't really work though. Yeah, this didn't really work out. Maybe I can go for d4. d4, take. Okay. Sacking another pawn. Just to undouble the pawns. So now I'm threatening this to win the queen. I'm also walking into a pin. Yeah, rooks on open files have smiles. Maybe I could have taken. Can still take. Can also take with queen. Take with queen. Idea rook e7. Take on a6. Maybe not the best. Just move back. Thank you, Hofla, with the prime sub. Okay, time is going to be very relevant. Play this. Endgame time. Rook c3 and knight c5 coming. a4. Oops. Oh, that's a bad decision. Okay. I actually have queen. And then anything can happen. Okay, I've raised my rating. Gained 4 points. It took 16 games to gain 4 points. At this rate, I'll be 3,000 in maybe a few years. Okay. I do have to go. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks to all my opponents for the games. GG's to all. I'll be back in the future.